Hey guys, today I got a package in and want to do a little unboxing and an install video. Um, I got the Flat 6 Motorsports spacer kit for the Porsche Macan, and I've been waiting on it for a little while. It was a pre-order 2 or 3 months back, and let's see what we got. The kit comes with front and rear spacers. But it's 10 millimeters in the front and 12 millimeters in the back. It also comes with 20 new wheel bolts and a wheel guide bolt that helps you align the wheel and the spacer and everything back on without dinging your calipers or your wheels. Here. Cool. Little keychain. I believe this is the wheel bolt here. I don't know if you can see that. I believe all of this is made from 7075 T6 aluminum, and it's all anodized in black. So it's fairly lightweight. It shouldn't add too much weight to the car. Generally, spacers are a more cosmetic mod, but they do widen the track a little bit, so it may help a little bit with some handling. And they've got them separated into the front and the rear. So let's just open up one of them and see what they look like. Nicely packaged. These are hub centric, so you don't have to worry about them being off center or any wobbling or anything like that. Yeah, fairly lightweight. Really nice package here. Laser engraving, anodizing and finish looks good. So another cool feature about these is they have a little edge that you can actually pry them off. So if they do get stuck to the hub or the wheel or something, you can get them off. So that's another big thing with spacers in the past, is they would kind of get stuck to the hub or stuck to the wheel. These are the extended lugs that come with it, because the factory lugs, once you put the spacers on, they'll be too short. I believe on the website it says these are chromoly, and should be as good or better than stock. So let's go put these babies on. We're back in the garage, and I was going to try and capture where we currently are as far as how much the wheel sets in the wheel well. It's a little more noticeable up front. I kind of just wanted to get a before and after. That way you can kind of see the differences it made. So keep in mind, if you do have a Macan equipped with the air suspension, that before you jack it up, you really want to turn the auto leveling off. You can look in your manual on page 221 to do this, or you can just basically the procedure is to put the car in the normal height and then make sure the car is off, and then switch the ignition to on and hold down the air suspension height button for 10 seconds, and you should see it on the dash that the system is turned off. And to turn it back on, you basically just switch it back and hold it down for 10 more seconds, and you'll see it come back on. All right, let's get to installing. Okay guys, we're back here in the garage. I've already swapped the other 3 wheels just to get a little practice. This is my first time doing this on camera, so I wanted to make sure it was halfway decent looking. So I went ahead and removed the wheel for time's sake. as you can see, my car needs a good cleaning, but we'll save that for another day. So the first thing I did after removing the wheel is I took a wire brush and I scrubbed down the hub a little bit. I've seen people say that they put a little bit of anti-seize around the hub. I'm not sure if it's really necessary, but you can do it whatever you want. I'm sure somebody else will chime in the comments as to whether there's a good reason to do it or not. And I may go back and add some at a later day, but as of right now, I think it'll be okay. So this is real simple. Just take your wheel spacer, slide it over the wheel guide bolt, and it fits right over the hub, pretty snug. And then you just put your wheel back on. I believe the manual says that the specified wheel torque is 118 foot-pounds. And that's what I've got my torque wrench set to. So we'll pick up the wheel. We don't want to hit our caliper and scratch it up or scratch our wheel up. The wheel guide bolt comes in real handy here. Makes the lining a little bit easier as well. But let's see. There we go. All right. Now I'm sure somebody's going to rake me over the coals for how I do things, but I'm a little bit lazy, and so I like to run my lugs on with my impact. I don't hit it with a lot of torque. I'm just saving a little bit of time. So I run them on just to get them on quicker and get done a little bit quicker. I always do mine in a star pattern. I think that's pretty much a general consensus how most everybody does it, I would say. One downside to this kit is it does take away the locks, but I don't think too awful many people are still on these factory wheels, but you never know. So maybe another thing you can look into, or maybe Flat 6 can look into, is including a kit that still includes locks for your wheels. Overall, the kit has been high quality. Haven't had any sort of issues installing at all. So, okay, wheels on pretty good. Of course, we lower it back down just a little bit where the tires touching the ground. Now I'll get my torque wrench that I've already got set to 118 foot-pounds. And we'll get to tighten them up. I always like to go over mine twice just to make sure, but it's usually all good to go. All right, and just lower the car back down and go for a drive. Guys, so I'm trying to capture this in video. It's harder to tell, but you can kind of tell a difference here as to how far the wheel comes out and sits more flush with the wheel well. Honestly, it could probably use a little bit more, but I don't know, with my car being lowered with the air suspension, that if it stuck out any further, it would come in contact with the fender. So this is like a safe amount to come out, but not run the risk of hitting the fender. So yeah, it definitely looks better. I will take some pictures and put them at the end of the video as far as like before and after and stuff. So you may be able to tell more of a difference in those pictures. Anyways, thanks for watching.